Well, look who decided to join me. I appreciate you coming by. I know it must have been difficult, given what happened the last time we were together. But... well, I've been researching a local curse, and I thought you may have been of use. And that this library would be a rather neutral, private place for us to meet up. I hardly think you could be convinced to come to my home at this point. In any case, thank you for coming. Please, have a seat, darling. No, apologies. Old habits die hard, I suppose. But the message still stands. Please, have a seat. So, how have you been? What? Can I not make small talk with the person I was once engaged to? There was a point in your life when you thought you'd spend eternity at my side, you know. Exactly. So, I trust you've been all right? Staying away from Gojo, at least. I hope. That man has had his eye on you since you became single. It's rather shameless, if I'm being honest. The way he looks at you like you're a prize to be won. Yeah, I know. You're well aware. But it's always good to have a reminder. Oh, me? I've been... well... this latest curse hunt has been the distraction I've needed from the rest of my life, I suppose. Not that things have been going terrible outside of work. It's simply... different. Without you, I mean. Have I been seeing anyone? Well, I suppose that's a difficult question to answer. One person. No, but I've become familiar with... Tinder. Yeah, I signed up for a dating app. But it's not exactly my scene. I suppose the physical needs have outweighed the emotional ones, in that sense. But I have been on some rather interesting dates since our last encounter. And yourself? I'd be surprised if someone as eye-catching as you has remained entirely single all this time. I do suppose that makes sense. You do attract quite the wide variety of people. Yeah, I suppose some people can be overly clingy right away. There haven't been a lot of good pickup lines, and I'm not especially creative myself. No one seems to have piqued my interest beyond casual encounters. To be honest, I haven't felt anything for anyone new. I have loved since you, yes. But when the new paint gets scratched, there you are underneath. I keep looking for you in everyone I meet, and that's not fair to them. My heart has layers of scars, from everything I've been through, but the one I can't look away from is the mark you've left on me. I shouldn't have called you out for this. I'm sorry. This is incredibly unprofessional. I knew I should have kept things work-related between us, after everything that's happened. But I didn't have many other options. Between everyone else being out on missions, and being so short-handed, I would have left you alone. But I would be doing a disservice to the cause if I let my emotions keep someone of your skill from aiding in this research. So, I'll try my best to fight my nature and keep my feelings about you to myself. I won't let it become a distraction any longer. So, the curse... Wait, are you crying? No, what's caused this? If you feel guilty, I didn't... Oh. You miss me as well? I didn't. So, you haven't moved on? I'd heard from others that you'd found someone new. And what you said earlier, about your options. I'd thought I'd already used up my chance for securing a space in your heart. But even knowing that, it pained me to think about the space being taken up by another. What? Are you surprised by this? I guess I never did show you my more clingy side. Maybe that was my problem. I should have shown you the effect you have on me. If I'd done that instead of neglect you for my work, maybe we'd be somewhere else besides this dusty library right now. I just didn't want to overwhelm you, or make you uncomfortable in that way. I didn't want to smother you with affection so that you'd suffocate or become sick of me because of it. I spent many nights after our split thinking about how you must have been doing, if you were seeing someone else by now, if you'd forgotten about me completely. It felt like thorns were growing around my heart and lungs, making it hard for me to breathe at the thought of you going on, as if I'd never existed. I wanted to see you, or at the very least call you. Something I feel I didn't do enough of before. My pride was too large, too intense to give in too much. To show you just how obsessed I had become, and how desperate I was just to be around you. I didn't give you the attention you deserved at all. Back then, you know I'd only call you if I was in pain, because it was the only time I'd let my pride slip away, even for a moment, and ask for help. But even that was seldom done. I'm sorry that I've wronged you in so many ways. I caused you so much suffering to no end, and it wasn't until you left that I realized just how much pain I put you through. I don't understand how you could miss me after everything I've done. So why? What was that for? You would really be all right with giving us another chance after everything? I don't know what to say. I never imagined today would go like this when I gave you a call, but I am grateful. Battling curses is never going to be easy, but I will admit that having someone on my side, a person to come home to, makes things more manageable. And there's no one else I'd rather have at my side. To think you'd give me another chance. My head is spinning right now. Is this really happening? I don't know what to say. This is all so sudden for me, to be completely honest with you. Alright, let's just take things slowly. We'll go on a date. How does that sound? Maybe I can take you to the bakery that opened recently. They've got some new bread I've been wanting to taste lately, so you could join me. Only if that doesn't sound like too much, of course. I don't want you to feel pressured or anything, all right? After that, we can see how things go. I think it'll be calmer than some of the previous dates I've been on. Besides, I feel at ease with you. I feel comfortable, even after everything that's happened between us. I think deep down, things didn't change as much as I thought. As in, the feelings we have for one another. So, maybe it'll just be like old times again. Well, let's not exaggerate. We can't completely undo the past. But we can still use what we've learned and put it towards a better future. You know, that's what I've had to do when it comes to my own life. So, I know you understand. And, as I said before, if anything sounds like it's too much, we stop right then and there. No putting each other through any sort of pressure. I think that'll take some weight off both our shoulders. Don't you agree? All right then. Saturday it is.